Man, it's been difficult getting on. I've been having so many problems here lately with the internet. If you guys have been having any problems, leave me some suggestions below. I don't know what is going on. Hold on here. Let me get my channel shared out. Hey, bud. You been having any internet problems? Oh my goodness. If you only knew what I've been through the past couple days, I'm beginning to wonder. Can you hear me okay? Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. What's this say? Oh, it says in surprise giveaway. That's not what the title's supposed to say. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. I gotta take that off. If it'll let me. We're about to find out. Freaking man. It's not supposed to look like that. Hold on a minute. See if it'll change it. Did it change it? Let me see. Oh, give me a second. Did my title change? Let me see. It's not supposed to say surprise giveaway. Uh, YouTube, you're awful. Okay, it changed. I had to refresh. And I spelled it wrong. I've been having a heck of a time. Hold on. It's supposed to be an S, not an A. Give me a minute. I'm a mess over here. It's supposed to say Welcome Wednesday and Happy Valentine's Day. You ever just have one of those weeks where everything goes wrong? Oh, come on, YouTube. Get that A off of there. It looks stupid. I'll have to edit it later. Did it fix it? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a new YouTuber. What can I say? No, it didn't fix it. What the heck? It's supposed to. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. I don't know. It's like Valentine Day. Wait a minute. It still didn't fix it. If you guys only knew, you gotta laugh or you'd cry. Seriously. I'll tell you about my shit week. I even had proof on my phone. Every time I tried to, there it goes. I had to refresh it 3 times. Okay, so this is what I've been doing. I've been taking I'm glad I started 2 channels because this has been very interesting experience. I'm beginning to believe I broke something, Dawn. I actually have been taking my crafty styles and visiting all the people that follow me on Tammy's Passions. This has been so crazy. So I don't know if some people know I'm on both channels or not. But both of my channels will be active. I'm trying to get Tammy's Passions fixed because, as you all know, I can't subscribe to nobody. It won't let me. YouTube hates me. So I hit over 100 shorts in one day on people's channels. I kid you not. That's why my crafty styles is getting close to 300 because some of the people are coming from that channel over here. Okay. So I think I was moving too fast for YouTube or something and they couldn't keep up. 2 days I did this. I bet you I hit over 200 channels. I kid you not. So I go to visit channels yesterday, and guess what? I was print screening it and sharing it with CDC and Sandy. Every time I would put a like, watch the video, make a comment, they took it away. It disappeared. I'm like, what the hell are you doing to me, YouTube? And it would not let me say anything. So I don't know if the 2 days of hitting 200 channels, they picked me up as spam. So I told CDC yesterday, I said, go into your YouTube studio and see if I'm held for review. So he did, and he couldn't find me. And I said, look. And I print screen and showed him where I comment on his video. And you know how when you post, it says how many seconds ago? I kept getting 0 S. I swear to God. YouTube would not show me for over an hour. I couldn't visit nobody. I couldn't comment. Nothing was happening. Anytime there's an error, Tammy will find it. I think I've hit every tech thing you could possibly hit on the web since I've been on here with malfunctions. So I said, what? And he went in and looked. He says, you're not there. So I commented under Tammy's Passions. Okay, now mind you, I'm commenting under my crafty styles on my phone. And I'm on my I have a desktop upstairs and I have Tammy's Passions open on my desktop. So I'm commenting under Tammy's Passions and it disappeared. Have they banned my IP? This is hysterical. So I was texting Tina and I blew her phone or her messenger. I was like, what the hell's going on? YouTube hates me. And I ended up unsending all the messages. I told her, you don't need to listen to 10 rants when I could put it into one. So I took them all away before she even read them. And then I summed it up for her. So I literally went to Google. This is just a new tech tip for you all. I went to Google to the microphone. You know how you can go to the search and hit the microphone and say what you're looking for? I screamed at them 3 times. I hit the button. I said, YouTube, Google, you own YouTube. What the hell? Why are you blocking my crafty styles? I was screaming. And then I come back, hit the microphone. Really? You're blocking Tammy's Passions too? And I was literally yelling at the search engine. And I swear, an hour later, it started working. So if you get mad at Google and YouTube, scream into their search engine. See how fast your stuff gets fixed. I'm sorry. This was so funny. If you'd have seen it yesterday, you'd have been like, girl, take a value. So then I come on today, and I'm actually late because my Restream wouldn't load. I have my password saved and everything. I went to hit into Restream and it kept spinning, spinning. What the? So I went in, I hit the X and I went to the Restream site, typed in my name and password. It's already saved. You know what it said? You got an error and you can't sign in. Okay, I'm done. I broke the web. I said, first you eat my text, then you don't let me go live. What the heck? I can't do anything on here. So I had to sit there and play with it, and I even did forgot password, and they didn't even change it. They just kept giving me the red error across the thing. I'm like, you people are crazy. So I went into Restream, and it loaded my Crafty Styles channel, but it wouldn't load Tammy's Passions. So that's why I'm late. I couldn't get online. They hate me. They're like, this bitch is crazy. We ain't gonna let her go live anymore. She hollered at us. So that's how my day's been for the past 2 days. I think I need a web life raft. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, Brandon, I don't make this shit up. This stuff really happens to me all the time. So when my text started coming back on YouTube, now tell me this isn't crazy. I went into a short, commented for the third time, backed out of it, came back, and I finally see one in the thumbs up because I was the first one there, but my text still wasn't there. So I had to back out again, come back in like a refresh thing, and then my text appeared. This is what happened to me yesterday. Like, oh my goodness. But you got to laugh at this stuff. You have to, because if you don't, it drives you crazy. Poor Sandy. And CDC had to listen to my rant yesterday. Thank God we have people we can rant to. And they don't hate us for it. I know, it's weird. It's weird. I couldn't comment on the shorts yesterday either, but it wouldn't let me comment under regular videos either. I was on CDC's print screen and regular videos that wouldn't let me comment on. It's like, what the heck? They sent a worm after us through the web, Brandon, to eat all of our text. Oh my gosh, but you do gotta laugh. It's like I'm finally prepped and ready to do my birthday page that I didn't get to do yet. And they wouldn't let me on. It's like, we're not going to let that girl have her birthday. Her birthday page. My birthday was January 29th. There's people wishing me happy birthday under my Sandy's post because her card was late because of the mail. And then when I finally did get it, this is even funny too. I thought I put her the upload of the video of it on public days ago, and I was looking yesterday, it was set to private. I was like, well, no wonder nobody's commenting. I was having a day. Can't comment if you can't see, right? Oh my goodness. So anyways, I couldn't find my birthday stickers that I thought I had. So I printed off some images that I found. So this is what I'm going to use to play with my book today. So the pictures that I'm going to be gluing in here are what I would set up my birthday to look like if I could make my own birthday party. Oh my gosh. It's just been a day. But anyways, so I'll share with you whenever something happens, I will let you know. And yeah, holler at Google next time you get upset. Oh my gosh, it's too much. Even when I'm prepped and ready, things still go wrong. Okay, I like this is a We Are Memories Keepers. It cuts your sides the way you want it to. But you don't got to do this. Um I was watching another crafter do something the other day that I thought was really interesting. She took a piece of junk mail. Let me get this over here. You know, like how you get those fake little credit cards or whatever. Like, let's see here. Just a tip. Okay, say just this. This was off of a Dollar Tree special. Rip this off. Take your scissors about what angle you would want to do a tag. I thought this was kind of a neat trick. And she cut it, which that just popped up there. And then all you got to do when you're making a tag is sit this up against it, cut against it, flip it over, go over here, and cut against it again. So there's your homemade hickey jicker, whatever that thing's called. But I thought that was cute. I'm actually going to keep that because that could come in handy later. But I thought that was a kind of a neat idea because I love it when you watch crafters because I know some people don't have a lot of money to go out and craft and buy all the gadgets because I don't like having a lot of gadgets either. I like when they show examples of other ways that you can make things without having to buy a bunch of gadgets. I know I have a friend that I went to school with offline. I swear she has every kitchen little gadget you could possibly think of. Her, you walk in her kitchen is like an as seen on TV commercial. I can't do that. I don't have the space to have a bunch of gadgets, so I try to find another way without constantly having to buy everything. But I do like some gadgets, like my Big Shot. And I know that there's people that claim you can use rolling pins and blah, 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 but I don't care. I tried a rolling pin. I did not get the same effect. You have to have muscles to be able to pull that off. And I rather have the Big Shot because it's easier on me. It's easier on my arthritis. So some are good, contrary to what people think. Cut the second one off. I'm gonna make 2 happy birthday sides. My happy birthday, my happy birthday. Sandy. Oh my goodness. Was you in here when I was talking about my rants to you and CDC yesterday? When I couldn't couldn't post anything. So they said I said CDC shot print shots. I was like, look at this. Oh, okay. Yes, I'm making what my dream birthday party would look like in my book. But yeah, I print screen pictures and showed a CDC and Sandy yesterday on my post that wouldn't go through. That was crazy. But anyways, it took it over an hour and me screaming at Google through my search engine, voice to text. And finally, it let me comment on people's videos and stuff. That was horrible. I was trying to do it in shorts and on videos, but that was hysterical. Then you missed it. I had a hell of a 2 days. You have to go back and watch the beginning. Oh my gosh, that I had to laugh. I actually have tears from laughing so hard. Ugh. Tammy can find issues with the web, which I think I've hit every problem a person could probably have. I'll tell you about it and I'll tell you how I fixed it. It's ridiculous. I get into trouble without even trying, Vin. So, anyways, I promised Vin I would show him my baby. So, hold on. I got to pull up pictures of my baby. Naughty Vin. Okay, are you ready? Well, hold on. I'll send it to you again. Let me show you pictures of my baby first. Then I'll send you that link again. Hold on. I got to show off my puppy. My dog is part. First off, the story of my dog. I found her on Facebook. There was a guy holding a picture up of a little puppy, and I fell in love with her face. So I met him in a Walmart parking lot, of course, somewhere public, and I bought her off of him with my Christmas money for $70. He told me she was part Gator Pit Bull and part German Shepherd. Okay, this is the story. As soon as I saw her, I'm looking at him like, dude, I don't know where the hell you think you're getting her genealogy from. This dog is not part gator and she is not part shepherd. She is a lab. And he says there's no way that she's a Labrador because the lab's not in it. It just must be the combo of the two dogs. I'm like, dude, I wasn't born yesterday. Yeah, that's what he told me. So, you know what I did to prove him wrong? And I will go to those links when I know I'm right. I went on Amazon or I searched a whole bunch of places, but I ended up picking a kit called Wisdom. It's a Wisdom DNA that you can do to your pet. I took that Q-tip, I swabbed the inside of my dog's mouth, and guess what? The test results came back, and I have the paper around her somewhere because I took it to my vet's. I made a copy for my vet. The top left, it had a lab. The top right, it had the Staffordshire Bull Terrier. And I told the guy because he said the mom was full blooded, and I do have a picture of the mother. She does look like a Gator Pit Bull, but Gator Pit Bulls also look like Staffordshire Terrier, Bull Terriers. If you look up the two dogs, you can see the resemblances. And I told him, I said, I don't know where you bought your dog, but they lied to you about the breed because she's not a Gator Pit Bull. And I've never owned a Staffordshire, but I've learned a lot about them. I have had labs in my past, though. And Staffers are very loyal dogs. Staffies are. And she'll make a face sometimes when she's standing up facing you with her ears down. You can see the bull terrier in her. But when you look at her, like the pictures I'm going to show you, there is no mistake, and she's a lab. You can just tell by looking at her. Let me get her up here. Hold on, let me get a good picture. I got a bunch of her laying around. She's like, I'm a sheepy dog. She buries her face in the covers. Oh my gosh, I have this one video posted of her on my TikTok that's absolutely funny. Okay, this is her laying down. And the way her ears are right there, you can see the staffy in her face. Certain ways that she looks at you. And she's a 60-pound pooch. She's a medium puppy. But she is solid. Come on, Roni. Where's a front view of you? Gotta get the front of her face. Here's one. Can you not see the lab in that baby? She is definitely a lab. Isn't she cute? She my baby. She's so funny. We've been so blessed with her because she's never torn up anything. Like I've had dogs that were high strung, like to eat shoes, and she was never like that. She the only thing she got into one time, it was when she was a puppy. We were away from home. She got into some paper towels, and I actually have a video of her, a clip on her somewhere on my YouTube where I come home, I go, "What did you do?" And she was looking at me with this kind of a face, then like, "What? I didn't do anything. I so innocent." But she saw little pieces of paper towels on the floor. Other than that, just chew toys. We have to buy her a level 3 because she will chew the heads off of stuff. She went through a lot of puppy toys, but she's never torn up anything in our house. Is she cute? She's my baby. She's so adorable. Okay, this is her on my stuff. My horse comforter. Look at her. She hogs the bed. She hogs the bed. And wherever you sit in the recliner or the bed, when you come back, like if you got to go to the bathroom, she is in your warm spot, buddy. She likes stealing that warm spot. I woke up, she's been hugging my pillow. Oh my gosh, she's so funny. And then this, I was telling Sandy, okay, this is funny. The bed that she's laying on that's whitish, that's her baby bed that we got for her as a puppy. The one underneath of it was one when she gets bigger. Look at her. We laid both of the beds side by side for her to pick one. She kept laying on both of them. She laid sideways. She had her butt on the fuzzy one and her head on the big. I said, Mike, I don't think she's going to get rid of her baby beds. No, her baby bed's inside of her big bed. She sleeps on both. She's a spoiled puppy. And that checkered pillow right there, that came from a sleeping bag set. She took the pillow. She sleeps on her little pillow in her bed in the living room. But at night, of course, she sleeps in bed. But that's her bed in my living room. She's such a spoiled puppy. I used to do videos on Tammy's Passions, the toys that my dog ate through. And I had some pit bull people come and tell me the same thing about having a hard time keeping toys because she doesn't like the ropes. She doesn't like frisbees, but she loves those squeaky bottle noisy toys. So we have to buy her some every so often because she keeps tearing them up. She's she sits there. Look at that face, Ben. She's looking at me like, "What the hell are you taking my picture for?" I can put bubbles to her face. She hates her picture taken. And there's a girl I follow on whatnot. She has a pit bull named Maud. Oh my gosh, Maud is hysterical. She'll turn her cam around and she'll say, Maud, come here, you beast. And Maud backs up. She hates being on the camera. She backs up and hides underneath the table. Her dog is so stinking cute. Let me see if I can find the video I did of her. Hold on a minute. You guys got to see this because it is funny. She wouldn't move. Let me go under my videos. Here they are. Let me find her. Oh, here we go, Ben. You guys got to see this. Let me turn up the volume a little bit. This is me. She won't come to tell me she's got to go to the bathroom. I have to take her out. Watch what she does. Let me get the voice activated here. Come on. Amen. Daddy's fuzzy. Hold on. We gotta go potty. Amen. Yeah, I know. Give me that look like. Wait a second. Don't want to get up. Hey, Tina. Look. It's potty time. Watch what she does. Come on, we gotta go. We gotta go potty. She would go to the bathroom. Bury your face and sleep in Daddy's fuzzy, but we gotta go potty. What's it? Yeah, I know. Give me that look like. Oh, but Mom. I love this video. Right. What's her face? It's potty time. She hides. Come on. She went back under the pillow. Go potty. I know you want to bury your face and sleep in Daddy's. Oh my God, the beginning of that video cracks me up. She's like, I ain't moving. Hey, Tina. She says, I want to stay here. Oh my gosh, that video is so funny. She cracks me up. She does. That's what she does to me. I mean, I can wait for 6 hours. She usually goes out every 3 to 4. And she's like, I'm not moving. That's what she does to me. But I tell you one thing, though, they're wonderful for mental health. You know, when you're having a bad day and you just have that pet, they're just awesome. She's funny. Everybody thinks she's a boy because I have a blue collar on her. And I'm like, nope. She's a girl. She's my favorite color. She's rotten. Okay, so I decided to do my happy birthday decoration that I didn't get to do for my birthday in my book. Happy birthdays are going around a lot, by the way. Tina's got a giveaway going on her channel. You got to follow some things. She wants you to send her in the mail and things. Sabrina has one. Sandy's got a birthday coming up too. And it's so funny how me and my husband were just talking about this the other night. He says, do you realize that most of your friends' birthdays are in March? And he's March. So I must have a good connection with March babies. But I thought that was very interesting because I never really paid attention to that until they started telling me their birthdays. And I was like, what? So your birthday's right after, in between. What's your sign then for February 16th? I'm Aquarius. I'm at the end of January. Mine was January 29th, and there's a gamer on here, and I can't find him. He has Mafia in his gamer name, and his birthday is the same day as mine, and he used to come into my stream and wish me a happy birthday because his day is the same day, and I couldn't find him. I was looking for his channel to wish him a happy birthday. And then second Chance's birthday is his off of Whatnot. His birthday is the 29th too. Thank you. And happy early birthday. So what are you doing for your birthday? Any special plans? One of my best friends offline, Laurie, her birthday was in February too. Happy birthday to all you birthday people. And I had a best friend, James from Tennessee, Brandon. He was a best friend of mine for 14 years from Yahoo. And his birthday was also in March. Isn't that weird? His birthday was March 22nd. I think that's so wild because I never really paid attention, but I thought that was pretty wild to learn. 33, you're still a baby. You're still a baby at 33. But then anybody that's younger than me is a baby. Gosh, what was I doing at the age of 33? I was a busy mommy. Two daughters, busy mommy. Okay, back to my birthday. So, what I did was I ran off pictures of what I would like my birthday to be decorated with if I could pick what I wanted my birthday to look like. So that's what these pictures represent. I think these might be too big. We'll see. I'm going to cut these down and see what I can get these to look like. If I can get these to fit on the page or not. Because I don't want them to take up the whole page. See, Tina, you need to do a page. Do a page for what you would want your birthday to look like if you could put up the decorations. I have had one time my mother and dad got me a birthday cake. And I did have once upon a time a birthday cake with plastic horses on it. It was a squared cake. And for all you people who know me, you know I love my horsies. And I don't have my photo album down here, Vin, but if I did, I would show you the picture of the horse I used to have. He was part Appaloosa, part Arabian. He was a very soft gray color with a pure black mane and tail. I have a thing for black horses. I just think they're very sleek and very beautiful. And Frisians, oh, it's like my dream horse for a horse like that because they're. But the channel that I gave you was from the Netherlands, and I'll put it in the chat right now so you can go check it out. Yes, I had to. I had to grow up, become a mom, take responsibility, and I had to get a car. So I had to sell him, and it was horrible. Because if I could go back in time, I wouldn't have done it. I went and got him. We had to travel to even get him. And he was the only horse I ever owned, but I was raised around horses my whole life. I rode other people's horses. Let me get my channel up here. Okay, so a long time ago, before I made my YouTube channel, this channel is so special to me because their links were actually in Facebook, and I shared them a whole bunch. And I didn't know you could see at the time who shared out your videos. So when I made my YouTube channel, this was one of the first channels that ever added me. It was a horse channel. And they're on my Tammy's Passions. They're up to 394,000 subscribers. That's pretty impressive for my little channel to get somebody like that's attention. But the girl in it, I just love her. She's like the best horse whisperer ever. She is so good with these animals. When you get into watching the videos, you'll know what I mean. And if you do, sometimes she sits outside when they're on the ground. She's an amazing person. Well, I didn't watch channel when I was networking as much. And I don't know if she fell off the horse. She got injured. And she was really sick for a while. And I remember her husband did a video. They were scared she wasn't going to make it. I don't know if she was thrown from a horse, fell off a horse. I'm not sure what the accident was. I'm sure it's in the video somewhere. But she's now recovered. because you know it's dangerous. Horses can be dangerous when they're spooked, believe me. They've tried to buck me off many times. They didn't succeed, but they tried. And I've even broke a pony, but I did it Indian style. Indian style to me is the easiest way to break a horse, but that's just my opinion. But there was a guy that owned ponies up the road from us, and I took the pony in the water clear up to its belly, like, where you're in the water and the horse can't throw you. You know what water feels like when you're trying to jump or do whatever? Um, it wears them out to where they can't buck you off. And then when you come out of the water, they're pretty broken. I mean, it was fun. That was the only pony I ever broke when I was a kid. It was interesting. Sabrina! Let me get you up here. I was talking about you. I said, Sabrina, she's having a birthday giveaway on her channel. So I think I still have your address. I thought it was you, and I had asked Tina, and she said it was. I have to look to make sure I put it in my address because I was switching stuff from one place to the other. Always something. That picture's too big. I'll have to use the littler ones because I got more that I want to add. But that's okay. We'll work it. We'll work them in. So this is my very first mixed media crafty book because Tina made me do it. And I decided to I didn't get to do my birthday when it was my birthday. Like I said, this is what I would have my birthday decorated as. If I could decorate for my own birthday, this would be what I would have as my decorations. Nice. Oh, you have a new address? Well, shoot. Then I'll probably have to send you an email or something and get your new Addy. I think it's fun you guys are doing these giveaways. They look like a lot of fun. Something that people can interact with. I never think to do stuff like that. Because I do have a couple photo albums I store ATCs in and such. So, I think these I'm going to I'd love to have a cake in the shape of a horse. That'd be freaking awesome. There was another crafter. I think it was Roxy Creations. She keeps this little basket beside her, and she dumps her stuff in there. How come my sound's on? Wait a minute. Let me fix this. My little bling bling shouldn't be doing that. Okay, I think I fixed it. I hate that during a live with noises distract. So I try to mute everything. There. But we used to be in Yahoo. We were terrible because that bling bling noise was over there. We used to take and bling people on purpose. As soon as they would get on the microphone, we'd go bling bling bling. We were naughty. Okay, what do I want to use? I'm going to go with gathered twigs. I kind of like that and ground espresso. I have my favorite little ink thingies over here. But I'm going to ink up the edges just because I think they look good. They look dirty and grungy. See how pretty that gives it a pretty look. So you're Aquarius too, Vin. Oh my word. We're very skeptical people. And if you want to find out your Chinese New Year animal, put in the year and put what Chinese animal am I? Mine's a goat. My husband has the horse, the brat. But I get the goat. Put this in the center. I think I'll do these in the center. Bettina, are you still in here? This is what I was telling you about my glitter glue. But the same thing happened to my Nuvo. So it's making me wonder if I just have to shake them up. Come on. Make a liar out of me. Hold on. I watch you guys use these glitter glue crafters. For some reason, there must have been glue that leaked up in. Damn it. If it isn't something. There must have been glue that leaked up in here because I can't get the thing to twist. But I wanted to try glitter glue because a lot of crafters use it. Yeah, that's not going to work. Let me get my little scissors. Hold on. For some reason, I can't get it to unscrew. Look. See, I got built up under it. But what happened was I watch people use this glitter glue. They lay the bottles down. I see Tina do it all the time. She'll be gluing something and then she'll lay it down. Mine runs everywhere like water. And I noticed Nuvo was starting to do the same thing. See, it's not even open. I'm not getting no air. I might have to put this under hot water. But anyways, come on, loosen up. I can't do that with my bottle because it runs like water. But like right now, it's not doing it because I was going to show you on the darker because the lid's glued together. I hate when that happens. But I think it leaked. Up into the top. There we go. Here, let me see. Come on. Yeah, look. Look at the mess I just had to dig apart. It's like, what the hell? Talk about messy. Finally get the lid off. And I do try to wipe this every time I glue it so that doesn't happen. I have a bottle from the Dollar Tree that never did come unglued. I put glue in it to get the smaller tip and the cap glued to it. I can't get it off. I ran it under hot water and it just won't budge. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so you'll glue something and I've squeezed it so it's thickened up. But before, I would lay it down like that and it would drip like a faucet all over the place. I was like, what the heck? So what I started doing is I took the Nuvo and the glitter glue and I squeezed the bottle while it's shut and mix it up, like shake it up, and it stopped doing it. So that might have been, yep, why it was doing it. Because I wasn't going to buy this again. I really like the tip, but I didn't like it because it runs everywhere. But now that I've got it to work right, it's not that bad. But my Nuvo did the same thing. I bought it off a cherry on top and it. See, I'm still pulling glue out of the lid. That's how much this stuff ran. Okay, it's fixed now. But that was so weird. But yeah, I just have to shake it up now. And it's good. Because I know a lot of people love this glue. But I was like, yeah. But anyways, the Sugar Bell bottles, I never have that problem with. Because of the silicone keeps it from, because it's more like a rubber than a plastic. So this doesn't ever stick. And I turn these upside down. But I really like, these are icing, cake icing bottles called Sugar Bells. And you have Sweet Sugar Bell. You can get these on Amazon. They're sold out in a lot of places, but these are separate. You get, I think these by the pack of 2 or 4, depending on how you buy them. And then these you get like 4 in a pack. But they're nice because I got them all over the house. I use these quite often. Okay, so back to gluing. But I like these little tips. Because they, you know, when you're using die cuts and stuff like that. Now it's going to make a liar out of me. This is a great bottle. Usually I use a safety pin or something to poke into this. I bought this off of another crafter, but this thing's bent to heckin' back. Come on, get in the hole. There. So you take a safety pin or take this and you poke a hole and it'll clear it out. But these, I like storing them upside down because you got to really squeeze in. So I store them upside down so that it's already into the cap. Because if not, you got to kind of shake it and wait. But when I do die cuts, this is like the perfect glue bottle with the little tip. And I think Laurel had a video on Sugar Bells. That's where I saw it. And I was like, I'm going to try it. And I really like it. Come on. But the glue doesn't seem to dry out in these or get clumped. I mean, I don't know what it is about the Sugar Bell bottles, but they're really nice to put other glue in. I've stored everything from Elmer's. Right now, this is Aleena's tacky glue, the clear glue. And then I have Faber-Tac in this one. I put the F on it to know the difference. And see, I've never had explosions or anything with these with Faber. This is really good for Faber-Tac. Faber-Tac is a crazy glue. It's acetone and has no water in it. That's why it's so explosive. The only thing I don't like about Faber-Tac is if I'm too close to it, it'll give me a headache smelling it. It's one of those glues you definitely don't want to sniff. See, that's what I wondered too. All right. Thanks, Brandon. Sorry if I missed you. Yes, I'm the goat. It's what it says. How did I type that in? Um, you type in the year you were born. Like here, 1952 is what year of what animal? And it's the water dragon. It's you just put in blank is the year of what animal? What year were you born in, Vin? And mine says the goat, sheep goat. And it says people born the year of the sheep or goat, and it gives you the years they were born, and then it tells you your personality. It says those born in the year of the goat are said to be intelligent, romantic, and compassionate. You can't commemorate birth certificate as proof of identity. Alrighty, Sabrina. Thanks for coming. Then are you still in here? What's your birth year? I'll tell you what animal you are. Dragons are good, vicious little creatures. Look how a horse comes up. Isn't that cute? I don't remember putting that on there. I guess it must be, though. I don't know what it is because this camera doesn't have autofocus, but it seems to do autofocus, and it's weird. I can't find it in the settings. That's crazy. Okay, so I got this part done. I got to get my balloons in here. Let me see. Let me see. I love these balloons. I think these balloons are so cute. I'm telling you, it's even hard to get Google Images to print the way you want them. They're either too big that they won't size down when you try to do them as wallets or whatever, or they do a web image instead of giving you an image. So the best ways I've been doing it, I've been print screening them on my phone. Let's see. And then print them. My balloons over here. I like this page though. It's cute. I'll be having a visitor tomorrow. My grandson's coming. So I'm so excited. He hasn't got to open his Christmas present yet. So he's coming to open his Christmas present. I still have my Christmas tree up, people. I love my Christmas tree up just for him. Usually I do it. I take it down like after my birthday on the 29th. I love having the Christmas tree lit up into my birthday. So I do that. And then I'm going to put the bag down here below me. And then I take it down after my birthday, but since he hasn't been here, I want it to be lit up to get a picture of Angelo tomorrow. He's a grown boy. Can't believe he has a girlfriend. He makes him feel old. Seems like yesterday he was born. It's hard to believe. Isn't it? I know you said same thing with you, Tina. Isn't it crazy when they get older? It's like, my goodness, our grandkids make us feel old. It's like, oh, just want to smush them. Wish I could smush my kids even back to being young. Just for a little longer. Take that one. And let's see what I have here. I have tons of distress inks. I get so much distress inks. I don't think I'll ever run out for a lifetime. The heck is my red? There you are. I knew you were hiding. Okay. I've been painting and I covered up my thingies, but oh well. Just use this one again. My brown's going to blend into it, but oh well. It is what it is. Usually I have these laying around labeled different colors, but I don't care if they mix. Brown and red looks good. This one here. I don't know what I want to do with these, so let me think about it. I'm going to leave these just sitting there for a second. Okay. Alrighty, Tina. Thanks for popping in. Leave that there. Yeah, that looks good. I think I want to do the other ones a little different. CDC, you should have come in with us the other night. You'd have had fun. You's a part of Pooper. So anyway, there's no cookies. You just come in on Restream in private, and you can watch us try or craft and fall asleep. It's a lot of fun. You don't have to be live on these platforms, and you can still meet up to craft or just chat or whatever. But it is fun though to go in private if you don't feel like going live. These here, I think I want to see. Let me pull this down some. Got that camera up too high. Okay. I'm going to cut these down a little bit. This is what I call cussy cutting. Yeah, I like that better. I had leftover tacos today, Sandy. They were so good. Those tacos really hit the spot. I ate the rest of what was left over. That's what I had today. So tonight, it'll probably be either a Jimmy Dean's breakfast bowl or the panini thing because those are so good. I love Amy's frozen dinners. Chili Mac's not too bad, but it's not really one of my favorites. It's different. Or Chili Mac's like really cheesy and it's not too spicy. If that'll cut or not. Let's see. Do something like this right here. Something like that. Kind of had. Let me look at this as a layout first. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. See how this will turn out. I mean, my eyes are getting so bad with this cataract. Let's see if I can do it this way. I notice when I try to read or cut stuff, I have to be real careful. My eyes are getting so blurry. Getting old, getting old. That's what I was afraid of. I was afraid I would cut this too. And I did. I cut it off. Oh well. It's just too delicate for me to see. So maybe like right there. And then, hey, Francis! Yes, I'm getting old, Missy. How are you doing? I'm making my pages how I would want them to look. Long time no see. I'm getting old, Missy. I'm getting old. No, I went to my eye doctor and I have cataract on my eyes. And the same thing happened to my mom. And she had to have surgery eventually to have it removed. And I can't see for crap. I already got, these are my glasses. The top is regular and the bottom is the bifocals. It's awful. My husband said the only thing he sees about getting old is his urine. He said the golden years, the only thing is golden is your pee. It's what he says. He cracks me up. So it's about the truth of it. I've been working on a mixed media book and I decided to do a layout in it. If I had to pick my own party supplies, what would they be? And you know what I'm going to pick? Horses. So are you selling one of your horses? How's your horsies doing? I wish I had the property to own horses. I can only imagine what the vet bills are now, though. Woof. Oh my goodness, that's awful. Yes, my horses. Have you been getting any crafting done, lady? I got sick of me and I lost my mojo. I had like brain fog and I was a mess. I've been trying to get my groove back. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad your horses are doing good. The cost going up though. Whew, I feel for a lot of people with animals because I know the vet's not cheap, just even for one dog. We had a really nice vet around here that would take care of farm animals and regular animals, but he passed away. And oh my goodness, he was such a nice man. He would even do house calls for people, the old school kind of vets. Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of cutting these out of frame. Only because I can't see. Put that down there. Oh my goodness. You poor lady. That's awful. Well, prayers and positive vibes sent your way. That's horrible. I had an aunt that had to go through that too, and oh, it's so rough. She's so painful. She shared some of it with us. She lives in Texas. And she would come home and talk. You are welcome. That's awful. I didn't know you were going through all that, you poor woman. It's so awful. It is. It's so awful. I lost a grandmother to bone cancer, and we took care of her. Her up until she passed away right with us in the same room with her in her home. And it was so rough. But she was so blessed to have so many people that loved her around her. You know, she's my granny. I miss her. She's the one I used to pack my suitcase on Friday nights, tell my mom I'm going to grandma's house. And she didn't have a couch, she had a Davenport. One of those kind that you pull away from the wall and you had to lift up and pull down, it would turn into a bed. That's what I would sleep on when I'd go to her house, was her Davenport. And every time I hear somebody walking and shuffling their slippers, that was her. She used to shuffle her feet all the time across the floor. So funny when I put my slippers on now because I can hear her because I'm always shuffling. If only Fantasy Island was a really true thing you could do, she would be one person I would love to go back and have a conversation with again. I miss that woman. She was awesome. Awesome, awesome lady. we'll have to keep in touch more. I haven't. My Tammy's Passions channel. Oh, if you only knew the technical difficulties YouTube's put me through. I've been trying to get that channel fixed. In the meantime, I decided to grow this channel, and I'm glad I did, because they're going to be, you know, two different types. Even though I craft on the other one too, this one here is going to be more of a how-to. And I'm not getting the other one monetized. If this one gets monetized, I'd be okay with it. But the other one, no. It's more of a hobby channel. But it's been an adventure starting over. Let me tell you. But anyway, I was trying to change my email on the other channel. And for some reason, YouTube tried to brand it. I don't know what they were doing. And it knocked all the bells off the people I'm subscribed to, knocked all the comments off. And I mean, all the comments I've ever put on anybody's videos or my own people are gone since 2017. It was like Tammy's Passions never existed. All my comments were wiped, gone. And it's crazy because if you go back to some of the people I commented under, it looks like they're talking to themselves. It's weird. It's so weird. So I have to go back, and I'm trying to, you know, rewatch some of the channels to get back out there. But it was crazy. It's like it took away my whole entire account. All my videos, I almost have 2,000 uploads. And it did a recovery, and the recovery, I think, is what bumped everything off. It's been a nightmare. But it won't let me subscribe to anybody on that channel. It's like stuck. So I sent them a help message, but you know, we know how that goes. I probably will never hear from them. So I don't know what's going to happen with that channel. I can still post on it though, and my videos are still there. So I guess that's a plus. Yeah, it was crazy. Since 2017, I went back and looked at all my videos. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. My comments are like gone. Now I got some coming back because I've been, you know, revisiting channels and recommenting, but there was a lot of people I visited in all those years. It's always something. Another day on YouTube, another crazy day. Okay, so what can I add for bling? Well, let me see here. I don't know if this will show up. We're going to try it. I'm going to put some bling bling on here. Look how pretty that is. I want it there. Yeah, I want it right there. Got to get some bling bling. And then we'll put see if this will be too much. Shouldn't be. Let go of my finger. I kind of wish this was white. Lime green, but I guess blue on green's okay. So there's a little bit of bling bling. Yes, it's my party. My birthday was January 29th, and I thought about doing this, but then I wasn't sure, and I thought, you know, I'm just going to go. This is what my book looks like so far. I'm happy with this book. It's Tammy's first mixed media book and a comp book. And this was inspired, of course, by Tina Made Me Do It. She's the one that got me doing mixed media, period. So I put this in. I love this. This was a binary butterfly. You can see the number 01, maybe. It was a cutout from a magazine. And then these were pieces of flower stickers. And then I like the hands showing the love. Then, of course, I have my Happy Autumn because that's my favorite season. And Francis, the horse sense page. And I think this was a calendar cutout. And then I have a whole bunch of stamps that's to do with horseshoes and horses. See that little horsey image? And then these are just pages I got to fill up yet because I've been doing painting pages, letting them dry. I'm not done with this yet. And then just been this here. I love this stencil. It's nothing but gibberish. It looks really good on here. So this was fun. And then here's different styles. And I had fun playing with stencils and butterflies. And that's that same gibberish, but in black. I love the gibberish. Looks cool. And then here's more painting pages that I've got yet to decorate. So I do so much and then decorate so much. But it's been fun. This has been a lot of fun. And then I did some lighter watercolor type pages. So I got all these to decorate yet. Just a bunch of randoms. This is one of Tina's tags. And I've just been painting the pages, whatever. Random. This is kind of Valentine-ish, but this was done before, so I left this as my kind of Valentine page. I still have these pages to do yet. Then it goes into gotta have butterflies in song. So I have these. These here could be added to later. I'm just kind of leaving them like that. Like these are kind of backgrounds. This is actually a stamp that stamped out all three of these images. And then I painted. But I thought this was cute. Something different. And it keeps going. I still got all these pages to paint. And then here is more of like a botanically butterfly type thing. And then this here was just fun. I did a turtle and kind of a greenery page. And then over here, playing with this black was very interesting. Coming up with cool stuff to put on it. And these are all blank, I think, still. It takes a while to fill one of these up. This was based on a card. I got this card from, I believe it was an auction online. I colored these, I painted the flowers. And then this was the inside of it. It was like a church fundraiser type card. So I cut it and put it in there because I just thought that was so pretty. And it says, "Guide me on my way, Lord. I need not know the path. Just give me enough light to see the next step. Like a trusting child, I will put my hand into your hand, my step into your step." I really loved that card. So I cut the front off and then cut the words out of it. And then here is another floral. And I'm not much of a pink person, but you know, it's there. It's a color. And then this one here was a stencil. I just added crap to it. And this here was cute because it was a bottle stencil. So that was kind of fun to play. Or no. Yeah, I think so. Was that a bottle stencil? Or did I draw the bottles? Heck, I don't remember. That's been a while. And then this here was magazine cutouts. And I just added to it. And then this was a stencil. And then I painted in it. It's just been fun. I still got all these pages to do. And then this here is really cool. I took these and just printed them. And these really look good as digitals. And then Ranger had another thing, and I ended up getting the stencils when they're mystery bags. And this is part of a pretzel bag. I just cut piece. I love Utz pretzels. And they had a Halloween theme. So, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's a napkin. Those pumpkins are from a napkin. So just like looking around my craft room, seeing what I could stick in here has been fun. Except for the birthday when I actually printed those off today. And junk mail. And then this, I love that stencil. That stencil's pretty. And then more painty pages. This is like an accident. I was playing with different sprays and it leaked through. So this is going to be cool to finish. And then this is more magazine cutouts. I'm always cutting out my junk mail when I'm watching TV. And then these were, I think these were stickers from Temu. These clear looking ones. But that's what it looks like so far. So right now I'm just kind of adding random whatevers. Never know what's going to end up in here. I could have sworn I had cookie stickers sitting here. I was looking for some ice cream. I'm looking. Cause yeah, here they are. Because I just pulled ice cream off here the other day. Gotta have ice cream for the birthday party. Okay, so what kind of ice cream? Let's see here. We got the horse cakes. So, definitely got to do my favorite ice cream. We're going to pretend this is mint chocolate chip. It looks like it. So we're going to have mint chocolate chip ice cream because that's my favorite. And second favorite's chocolate. But I don't have a chocolate one. I do have a chocolate dipped in some kind of blue. That'll work. So we'll do that there. And let's see here. I can be a little fruity sometimes. So we're going to do a fruity over here. And then, oh, here's a chocolate dipped one. That one's on a stick. So we'll add that right there. And what else do we want to use? Gotta put one more on here. Let me see. Okay, here. This is a little fruity too. So we'll put that down there. And I don't know. I like sherbet too. We'll call this sherbet. We'll stick that up there. Lots of ice cream. Oh, nice. Last journal I made was for an autistic friend of mine in the UK named Gemma. She just loves Elvis Presley. So we're going to stick this in here too because it's colorful. So I found Elvis digitals. And at first I was kind of leery about that because copyright. So I talked to the woman because she was on Etsy. I'm like, is this like copyrighted pictures? But she said something about they have a domain and she sent me a link where you can actually get pictures that apparently are not copyrighted. They're like free to the public of famous people. I didn't even know that existed. Did you? I didn't know that. But anyways, because I always watch that stuff, especially when it's something you're selling. And the journal turned out really pretty. I was impressed. Sandy watched me in the background. She watched me do the step by step process, but I can't pump them. Like it takes a lot out of me. I'm exhausted. I know it sounds crazy, but every time I make a journal, I'm like so tired from it. Yeah, they sent me a link and the digitals are really nice that I used for hers. And that's what she said. So I had it all in writing so I don't get in trouble because I don't know anything about that. I do know that they do have some websites where you could get some free stuff, but even on Pixabay and stuff like that, Shutterfly has pictures on there too with their little copyrights over it if you look at them more. So I don't know. Makes you wonder though. I feel that if people want to copyright protect their pictures, why aren't they signing them or sticking something over them if they don't want people to use them? You know what I mean? It's like, why would you put something on the net if you didn't want people to use it? Yeah. I mean, not saying that you can't show your pictures on Facebook and things like that. That's different. It's like photographs. But surely there's got to be a way that people can really say this is not, an image you can just use. So we know the difference. Because I think when the web started, people were just putting pictures up. I don't think they realized people would take them. I don't know. But it gets frustrating sometimes doing copyrights. At least it does for me. Trying to figure it out. Sometimes I get a headache. I know. I remember somebody telling me that businesses, when the web first started, if you posted a picture, it was free to the public. And even if it was your baby, that people could just take the picture, and you know how they have them inserts and picture frames and stuff. They could randomly do that to sell their picture frames and things like that. I don't know. I would feel honored if somebody would choose one of my photos. But then I understand if a person would make 20,000 copies of your picture and sell it, no, it's not fair that they have that right to do that. I think if a person used one of my pictures like a few times, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I think it's just a mass production they're worried about. I don't know. It's craziness. Let me see if I can get the link out of my Etsy. I don't know if it'll be too long to share, but apparently there are pictures that you can use, and it does say free, like, and it's Google domain. There's a name for it. See if I can find it. Hold on. Yeah, because I was worried about it, but ended up doing an Elvis one, and it turned out really nice. Sometimes you make something, you're like, do I want to get rid of it? Because you put so much into it. But I get real tired. Like I get exhausted when I make journals. I can't do how some people, they'll pump out like, come on, Tammy, go to your purchases so you can find out who the person was. It wasn't that long ago. I'm looking. Just give me a second. We'll see if the domain posts in here. Here it is. Let me see here. It would be under messages. I just wanted to kind of check into it to see if it was really true, you know? Because there's another movie star I really, really have been wanting to do a journal of, but I was always afraid to because of copyright stuff. That's weird. I see where I purchased from the person, but I'm not seeing the message we had. Hmm. Very interesting. Hmm. That item's no longer available, too. Huh. Makes you wonder, don't it? I would hate my message is gone when they deleted the item. Apparently, it took my message away. Yes. It's still there and it shows like here you can see where the it's delivered, and there's the Elvis Presley junk journal kit, ephemera digital kit, and there was a message between the two of us and it's not there. So I can't give the domain. Let's see if Google will tell me. Just out of curiosity. Is there a domain where you can get free, uncopyrighted images of actors and actresses? Wikimedia Commons is a free image repository that hosts millions of images, including many of celebrities. The images on Wikimedia Commons are released under the Creative Commons CC0 license, which means they can be used for free without attribution. Looky there. That's what they posted it. So it does exist. I knew it was called Wiki something. I just couldn't remember the name, but that's the what they posted to me. So maybe they were telling the truth. Okay, let me see if I can get the link for that. Hmm, that's interesting. Because you think that if they posted that, they would get in trouble. Yep, there's images. Okay, let me get the link in here. I'll share it with you guys because I know as crafters we look for stuff like this. I don't want to get in trouble. Here. Here's the link. It's called commons.org. Interesting. This is very interesting. I'm going to be checking this out even more deeper. And when you click on that, it brings you up to images, sounds, and videos. And then you go down the list. It's in alphabetical order. How cool is that? Okay, let me see what else it says about this. It said something else. Why did I have to voice search that? Is there a copyright place where you can get pictures of movie stars? No. It's the way I worded it the first time. It's not taking me to the same place. Because I voiced it, it didn't save in my drop down thingy here. Oh, come on. Don't be mean to me. There was questions under that I missed. Oh, well. But yeah, I'll be looking up because there is one person I was so funny because I got a whole bunch of images of this person a long time ago when I was making stuff back on MSN when I was in some of their creative stuff. And I have a bunch of pictures of this specific person. And I was afraid to use them because I don't know what's copyrighted and what isn't. So I'm gonna have to go search. But I was trying to make tags with this person. And of course, back then you weren't making money off of it. We were just playing games on MSN. But I've been thinking about it because I really wanted to. I don't know why I picked this specific person, but we'll see. If I do it, you're gonna see a video on it. But the Elvis one was a blast, and the digitals are absolutely stunning that this person did. Like there was so many to choose from. It was hard. She had really grungy backgrounds with Elvis. It's a really beautiful digital set. For it to be gone is sad. And because one of them had like French words behind it, and it was beautiful. I think I did a video on it. Let me see. Give me a second. Elvis, oop, Elvis Journal by Tammy's Passions. Yes, here it is. Custom journal flip through for Gemma. I'll put the link in, Francis, and you get a chance. Tell me what you think. But it took me months, like getting the pieces and then, putting everything together. And I, I'm exhausted, like literally tired when I'm done. I mean, I probably could multitask and make like 5 of them at a time, but then doing that, it would just take me forever to get through it. You know what I mean? Because I could put one down and work on another. But then again, I'm that type of person when I'm focused on one thing, it's hard for me to juggle. I think I did it one time a long time ago with 2 different journals, and it kind of was a break from one to the other, but it was like my mind would be on the other one. I don't know, but I have seen people put out like 12 at a time, and I can't do it. I can't do it. It's a struggle. So I think my happy birthday page layouts look pretty good. What you think? Think it looks good? Sassy Sandy, you still in here? Did it turn out good? So there I got the decorating. You see ice cream. You see horses. Got a little bling bling. And my balloons. This is what my house would look like. Colorful. If I could decorate it. Thank you. That's good. So that's what I do is just random whenever I find. So I have magazines. Sometimes I look through here and just wing a layout. And I still had pictures left over. I ran them off as, I believe these were wallet size. And then I did 3.5 by 5s, but it was too big because I didn't want it to take up the whole page. Because when I decorate a page, I try to add as much as I can. So I'll have these as extra for something else. Unos. And these were the same. I ran these off as 2 5 by 7s. So I can use these for something. But I love these. Like they made, this looks like metal. Like somebody made those. That's really pretty. Like the tree. This one here. Oh, the way she's looking at him, even in that silhouette, it's like, yes, you are my baby. Okay. Us horse fanatics. What can we say? We're addicted. Okay. So that was good. Turned out pretty good. Who knows what my next layout will be. I think the other one I got to do is a Christmas one. I haven't done a Christmas layout in here yet. So maybe I'll do that next week. I don't know if I have a red or green page because I don't think I have a Christmas page in here, and that's my favorite holiday. I'm trying to make my first art journal about some of my favorite things and then random stuff. But I like looking through magazines because they're very inspiring, just like this card was. That card was very inspiring. It's amazing what you can find in your junk mail. Ever since I met YouTubers and they got me into this junk journaling stuff, I don't look at anything the same. It's like everything I look at is art, crafts. What can I do with it? I get it. I get it. This could be a good Christmas setup page. I'd like to have like a red and green page. So that might be that page. If not, I guess I can paint, or that one. Even though that's a mint green, it's still pretty. I'll figure it out. This is this week's. Okay. But it turned out, I think it turned out really good so far. For my first book, I like it. And I still have my glue book too that I need to work into. And I really love that book too. This is my glue book. I had, that's wrapping paper from the Dollar Tree. And it caught my attention because it has roller skates and stuff in it. This is something that I would have used as a teenager. And then, of course, the dangle I made to go with it. I had fun with that. That was hysterical. Do you see a bunch of people on here, Francis, that get a hold of that, what the heck is that company? There's a company that reaches out to YouTubers and they want you to do, they give you like an allotment of so much money, BB Crafts, and then you pick from their items and they reimburse you. Well, I told them they didn't have to reimburse me because if you would have seen the video I did, it was awful. I had this eyelash trim. And of course, Tammy's got to not be normal. You could pick from their beads and you could, this, like these, this came from BB Crafts, this necklace, the loop-de-loop thingies, the chain. And the pearls came from BB Crafts. The charms didn't, and of course the eyelash trims didn't. So here I am, and of course I got the claw from BB Crafts. I went in and picked out stuff. If you would have seen the video, they're probably thinking, what the hell is she doing? So what I did is I didn't want a normal thing because I love eyelash trim. So here I am trying to do a demonstration video. I should have practiced first and I didn't. I winged it totally for real. And I had the eyelash trim and the needle, and I'm trying to poke the eyelash trim through their bead, and it wouldn't fit through the hole. And I'm sitting there shoving it and shoving it. BB Crossfire thinking, what the hell is she doing to our product? It was awful. I had never made one. So here I am sticking the eyelash trim through their beads, and I couldn't fit. What should have been like a 15-minute video was like an hour because I couldn't get it to get through the beads. But anyways, by the time it was done, I don't think BB Cross liked it, but I do. And I had asked them if I could use like charms that I didn't buy off of them that I had and added some stuff with their stuff. And they said they didn't care. But there's a ball pin, another ball pin, and then their chain is cute. I had to make something different and wacky. And that's how it turned out. So I told him, because the video was awful, I sent him an email. I said, you don't have to reimburse me. I'll just leave it as the charge because I said I've never made a dangle before. So this was my first dangle. But oh my gosh, it was so funny. If you'd have seen the video, it was horrible. I don't even know if I posted it or if I deleted it. I don't know, but it was a riot. Oh, but anyways, junk mail. I took junk mail, and that's a cupcake thingy, and I just added stuff to it. I did all of these. These were cards I started working on Facebook, and nobody was watching me, so I decided to add them into this. I did the alphabet off a junk mail, and then this was another birthday page. This was from 2020. And I just added random stuff in this. This is my first glue book. This was inspired by Rosemary Morris. I was watching Rosie and I thought, I'm going to try a glue book because I'd never tried one. And just put different things in. And then this, I had ordered stamps off of eBay. The eBay seller drew this as a thank you for their order. And I thought that was so cute. So I stuck it in here with the stamps I got off of them. I thought that was so interesting that they would draw a picture and send it. That was cute. Something different. And then, of course, Valentine. And then, of course, I had to do a Disney princess page. These were items I believe I got off of Christina Kilburn's creation. And I used that there. And then just random stuff I cut out on magazines. All the time I do this, literally. These are ornaments and different things you could buy. Christmas magazines are really cool. This ho 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 thing that came off of a current envelope, off a current magazine. And then this came out of a used book in my bookstore. Footprints in the Sand. This ribbon was used as a bookmark in a book. And then these were adult coloring pages. And then these are just randoms. That was cut out of I think a Bradford Exchange thingy. And these all came from Arlene. She sent me an email that had all kinds of stickers on it, and I tore them off without ripping them, thank goodness, and re-glued them in. So that's my Arlene page. I have Arlene 2022. And then magazines. And this is my floral pages. I went to town on these floral pages. And then that was a card. It came out of a box. Magazines. So this was fun. Just putting what you're thinking about for the day into your glue book. just what's on your mind and random, and not to overthink things. But just, I cut through, and then, of course, that's Halloween. Like, I can theme some of the pages, but then some of them are just things I had in a box. I would go through my box while I was sitting here in a live and then just glue away. And of course, I had to dedicate this to my dad. It's my dad's page. Mousy Deb. She made me a horse book that I add stuff to randomly. She went on to Hobby Lobby, and she got one of these chipboard binders and turned it into a horse book for me to create. So I took her idea and instead of buying the big one, I got the regular sized. This, regular size binder, and I turned one into an idea for my dad for Father's Day. I loaded it with a bunch of train stuff, and I was in a sale and got blueprints of train stations. So what I did with his, because my dad likes doing his bills in a binder instead of to the side of his checkbook, I put sleeves in it after I decorated the front, inside, and the chipboard part. And then I put like a sleeve with a blueprint on each side. Then I put notebook paper in, did another sleeve, and continued. And he loved it for Father's Day because he loves his train. So that was an idea I got off of her. But I love it when you go through and people can inspire you to do stuff. And then this goes back here. I got all the alphabet from A to Z. I was going to do these as they're done on just regular note cards. I was going to do these and put them in a journal of, as journaling cards. But I ended up putting them in here instead. I like them in here better. But I still got to finish this book. This is kind of random too. There's a zebra. But I've been working on this one since, I think, 2020 is when I started this. Yeah, 2020 is when I started this. That was fun. Something different. Work in progress. I got a memory book for my cats. I have a book I turned into a postcard. Oh, and I saw something that Roxy Creations did. I've been rolling it around. Because, you watch another crafter, then you kind of put your twist on stuff. And she did something. It wasn't something I seen her craft. It was something I seen her do. And it was just like, it was already done. And I thought, that's a cool idea. But I want to put my own twist on it. So that may be something in the future too. But I will say who inspired me so people will know where I got the ideas, as long as I remember. But yeah, I have a couple people that's inspired me here lately. I just got to get my thoughts put to work. That's the thing. Getting the time and getting it done. Okay, so I think that's about it. I got to go upstairs. I got to get some stuff done. And 7:30 is my time on Wednesdays on Tammy's Passions, and Fridays on my Crafty Styles. And me and Sandy craft together, and one of us can't be available. We were both sick a couple times. We couldn't craft, but we will try to be here. And that's about it. That's all the announcements I have for right now. And I like this. I don't think I'll ever get this good at rock painting, Sandy. This is a meta design. I freaking love her stuff. That is stinking cute. And that's a rock that she painted. I'll never get that intelligent on how to do. This is a real nice and smooth rock too. But hopefully this Friday on my crafty styles, we will be rock painting. So that's going to be interesting. Yes, it was good to hear from you too, Francis. It's good to see you in the stream. It's been a while. It's been too long. I'm sorry you'd been through all that. I wished I would have known. That's terrible. So many things that happen on here you just don't know, you know. But you all take care, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go play with my puppy, stretch my hurting knees out. Arthritis. Ugh. And that's it. I think we did pretty good. I'm trying to stick with shorter times, so I'm not on 4 and 5 hours. But, anyways, whatever time zone you're in, I hope you're having a great one, and I will see you soon. Bye.